harpoons.
Because basically every defensive thing is going out the window to make this list.
This
a very tough list.
Very scary.
Fire control.
It's not X-Wing on easy mode, because once you've done that initial alpha strike, you then have to kill the other ship with your 3 ships that you've got left, and Inquisitor, Quick Draw, and Vader.
What
3 dice attacks.
What else is there? Oh, there's nothing. Modification would be guidance on them as well. Yeah, I'm there. We got it.
Awesome. So we are...
But yeah, basically every defensive mod is going out the window to create the offense.
I'll let them know they must begin immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, and Robin has been quite a big fan of the Alpha Strike for nearly a year now.
Well, he's been a big fan of like the SF for about the same kind of time.
Yeah. And it was around this time last year, wasn't it? He started that streak of
20 odd games.
28 games.
It was in the run up to the store. Was it store? Yeah, it was store champs.
He won the Cambridge Store Championship, and he won 2 or 3 of the quarterly kits here.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was on an unstoppable form with his.
He was on
his quick draw.
He was on a great tear.
Yeah.
So the self-proclaimed pirate king.
I was going to say, wouldn't it made it easier if you'd have put them the other way around, because then you wouldn't have to change too much with the...
I didn't really think that far ahead.
No.
There was a lot to kind of manage in the last kind of 10-15 minutes. You know, switching around, getting Wojtek the gift, which was all Darren's idea. So kudos to Darren for that.
I didn't know anything about it until I walked in about 10 minutes before we actually did that. So
good man.
So the rocks are going down.
Yep.
How would you, if you were Chris? I think Chris put the first rock down.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to try and avoid Bosk getting killed in the first engagement? Because that could happen with this list.
You've got, 6 and 6 backed up behind 1 agility die, so it's 12 hit points.
Yeah.
There was a huge risk that could happen. Part of me, I'd think I'd do what you would normally do. Shift the upgrade around, put Ketsu on, not Ketsu, put Lats on on Bosk. It's a tactic that really works. It messes with your head a bit as well, because it's that extra 1 agility potentially for...
Yeah. It's about survivability.
Bosk.
I'm interested to see how Maul works. He's got his own little kind of party bus. Bosk, Maul, Inspiring Recruit, and Fall On.
Well, the funny thing is, actually, I was saying to Mr. Turner, I said, Robin and I were actually discussing something very similar to this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Because I'd like, Maul Inspiring Recruit is just so worth it.
I didn't think about that.
You could be stressed at the start of the turn, take 1 to re-roll 1 dice, get the attack to hit, Inspiring Recruit the 2 away, Marksmanship you're going to guarantee it, because, well, not guarantee it, you're going to create that into an extra hit, so you're potentially sitting with 4 hits at range band 3.
Yeah.
And Lethality. I know it's not one of the best ships, but one of my favourite ones is the Quad Jumper. Sadly, I think I never saw it played here. We have had a few games with it.
Toby played a few.
I've used it in Escalation
because it's a nice little cheap points filler.
Yeah.
Were you on the stream for that?
No.
Okay, that might be it. It depends if Lethality is local or not. I'm not sure, but I know we've had a few on the stream. They're very rare to find, but they are out there.
I think there's one where Gareth played against...
Apparently it was in an Escalation game before Christmas on a 60-point list.
Yeah, there we go.
Gareth played it recently as well.
I know Gareth played it recently because he tried to take on... Ooh, who was it he was trying to take on?
I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember who it was either. But it was... He played Uncard with 2...
Yeah, because that was the thing, we got confused because it was like... Surely you would play it with the generic, but then you played it with Uncard and it... Mess your head a little bit.
Deployment going on right now.
Yeah, I was going to say the asteroids are all now down in place.
That's a lot of space for
some time. Yeah.
If I was Chris, though, I would not set up Boss like that. I would have set him sideways because then you've got escape routes.
You also got an Astro between you and it. But I see your point, yeah.
This way, you know that Bosk is going straight.
It's worth mentioning that Chris has not played for a while. It could be a bit of rust on the Pirate King.
But, you know, we were jokingly saying about it. There's no Fire Spray. There's no Cath Scarlet.
He stepped out of his comfort zone, but he knows Bosk.
Yeah.
I can't remember seeing him use a Trandoshan Slaver. That's probably because I'm more spotting out for, I suppose, the fire spray.
Yeah, as Nash points out, there is one on YouTube. It is on the YouTube channel, which you can watch it. Watch it back. I think it actually recently went up as well. And I think YouTube are commentating on it. Yeah, very recent. It's www. If you search Athena Games UK on YouTube, you'll find an archive of loads of games.
Yeah, it was only streaming from Germany, so it was on a different thing.
Okay, so he's changed his mind.
Oh.
So he did look like Robin was initially going to set up horizontally along the edge, but it does look as though he is.
Ooh,
he's umming and ahhing.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those things.
I think he's going to gun after a Sarge by the looks of this.
Yeah, it's one of those things. He needs to get rid of one of them. Which one would you go for? Part of me would say
Bosk is the easy target.
You scream at Bosk, set him up probably before Ketsu gets in the way. That is my gut instinct.
Bosk is the easy target, but the Shadowcaster does have Glitterstim.
They both
does have Laps.
Yeah, so he's
very tanky. Has countermeasures.
We were saying actually before we came on air as a handshake. Me and Gav were talking to Chris about it, and we say, well, we changed Predator for Lone Wolf. Because if that situation comes up, you've got a really then super tanky Asajj.
She is the best Shadowcaster. Hands down, she is the best.
Yeah. If Sabine had an EPT. If only.
I can't remember what she does now.
People already a focus result if the ship that's firing at you was in the mobile up.
If only there was such a thing as a defensive expertise.
Yeah, if she had a EPT, she could quite easily gone in quite a few old 3-ship Atani stuff. Yeah, that would feed quite nicely.
Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, slow rolling. Probably the sensible choice, judging by how Robin has set up here.
I think also this is going to be quite interesting actually, because you say this is basically, I think it's like most games at the moment, it seems, the first engagement. Because yes, there's potential for all those harpoons to absolutely annihilate Bosk, but equally, if Asajj comes into play, deals maybe 1 damage, then sticks the tractor down, then Bosk comes in, between them they could power one off the board. So it's going to be interesting, I think, either way. And also with the stress, there's going to be a sign from...
So, marksmanship.
I think he'll be doing that quite a lot this game.
And also, there's no harm in him doing it because, he could do that as his action every single turn and it makes no difference.
Still surprised to see it. I mean, I get why, but still, you don't see it often.
It's for the crit.
Oh, yeah.
But then, if you were tight on points, you'd go score to settle, but then it just injure Bosk. But part of me would also like to have probably seen Gonk, I suppose, on Bosk, because it then could give you the extra shields to put on in the starting game, or start of the game.
So slow roll.
I think Robin is weighing his options.
Yeah.
I think Robin that's the best option here.
Wants to see who's going where. I still think his setup is more favourable to go after Asajj.
The only problem I see is because he's set so far, in my eyes, right of centre. If he's trying to swoop for Bosk, he is going to get hit by Asajj.
I think...
I was going to say, if you're going to commit to Asajj, I would have set up to the far right. I wouldn't have...
I wouldn't be surprised if you see Bosk swinging quite quickly here.
I can't remember how good or bad that dial is on the YV. I know it's got red hards. It's 1 and 2 red hards.
When was the last time you guys saw Chris play a game?
Probably the game that you had me on stream when I was playing, when we had the Hangar Bay tournament.
That's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
I think.
Remember, we had the
it's
fire
here.
sprays against Nim and Boba.
Because I'm wondering has he gone against harpoons?
He probably hasn't gone against them, but he has had to judge rule.
But you can. In theory, is always different from in practice. He might not be prepared for what he's going up against.
When I was out there, I did hear him say to Robin, "Oh, I thought you had cruise missiles."
Yeah.
So
There we go.
Yeah.
He's immediately realised that he might have made a mistake on that one. Be fair, he's a busy man. He's a father.
Yes.
So these days. So.
But I think this is going to be a difficult thing to call until we've had that first.
The initial
first
engagement is what matters.
Seeing what those harpoons have done. We're theoretically thinking because of the countermeasures, there could be only one with a target lock, but they have to swing against the same target.
Robin has to pick his target. He could go.
He could
for
bluff it.
Yeah, he could go for the long game and pile his target locks all on one of them, or he could split his target locks and make him spend those countermeasures quite quickly.
I feel like he's got a good point. Inverse expertise would be the old defenders all over again. Good point. Still. Is it snowing in the UK? Well, I don't know, because we don't have a window in this room.
It has been on and off the last couple of days.
I think defenders are still quite
Yeah.
strong.
I personally still prefer the X7s to the Tidys, but I can see an equal point to both.
Oh, he's turning with Asajj. Interesting.
Oh no, I can see probably
Keeping-
why he's doing it, because he could
Which-
burn out from here, couldn't he, to a 3 bank?
We might be trying to...
He's changing his arc to
that way.
that way. It feels like he was on an American football field. First down.
I'd imagine you're going to see the same from Bosk then. Oh no.
I think he's trying to draw the formation away from Bosk and
No. This is actually, I think, a clever work from Chris. Look how wide that arc is going to be. Because if whoever's at the bottom right there, would you say it's Vader? Marksmanship.
So we've got in the middle we have Vader, at the bottom we have the Inquisitor, and the top we have Quick Draw.
So the Inquisitor to the bottom ship there, yeah?
Yeah.
So if the Inquisitor gets anywhere near that, like he has just about wandered,
Yeah.
it's probably range 3 though. It's probably not range 2, but like we always say from up here, it's hard to tell.
So I think it's
That's range 2.
Target
Yeah.
lock.
So what this potentially means now is Asajj. That's Asajj's target. Pop a set of glitter stim this turn.
But again, he then doesn't have to shoot at him, and he's wasted a glitter stim.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it's in a mobile firing arc as well. So
Yeah.
that's stress at range 2.
If it is a range 2, that looks like range 3 to me.
Yeah.
Just
I think it was range 2 when he put it down. I'm not 100% sure. It's close.
it'd be close. We'll have to see when they actually go for the actual measure. Distance there for
That's
a target
3.
lock. Yeah, Asajj is going to get pounded with harpoon missiles. But it might leave Bosk open to do some damage.
But the question is, it's going to be, which one do you remove? You've
Oh.
got there's going to be one target lock removed here. It's a question
Darth.
now which one. Oh yeah, Darth, because you remove the harpoons and his ability.
You get rid of the guaranteed crit if you show
Mhm.
darts.
And those...
You don't want to leave darts on there
Yeah.
because he can set off the other harpoon.
Yeah.
So
Disco
darts,
Vader.
old school, awesome
Disco
pilot
Inferno.
ability of two actions at no cost.
Amazing ability.
I'd love to
Hello,
see his
Lord of
abilities.
Britannia.
Lord of Britannia, hello! Combat 601. I'm relatively new to X-Wing, Imperial, and at the minute I'm having fun with 2 defenders, Marek Steel, Countess Riyadh, both with TIE iron cannons, and both
That's
with
range
Predator.
2.
I think that's out.
Ooh, that's close. It's...
It's range 2.
It's
It's
range 2.
Clipped him.
no.
That's not! Oh!
So
I thought it was 2
Asajj-
because the way you put it across
So
there.
Asajj is
Twist
in
ending.
trouble here. So he
Yeah.
will. I think he will glitter stim. Yeah.
He's got to, I think. Glitter stim and countermeasures.
Yeah. Does he pop countermeasures to shake one?
He's got to, I think.
Has he?
These are range 3 shots. They're going to come with harpoons on everything if you don't.
Combat, my advice, try Countess Riyadh with... what's the one who can get the target lock back? Vessery. Vessery has ion cannon, and then have tractor beam. No, tractor beam on Vessery and ion cannon on Riyadh. It messes people up.
Yeah, because you get the double shots and you have a target lock for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quick Draw's a nice guy to put alongside.
Well, it literally is just beginning Lord of Britannia. It's our tankard challenge, and it's the first engagement zone. There we go.
Glitterstim, has he popped countermeasures?
He hasn't declared yet. There's still 3 locks there.
I think it's the best time to do it.
Because he's got
to
the
do it next time?
the 2 Mouldy Crow ones. Here we go.
Yeah.
So
Best choice is Vader, as you were saying, because it negates a lot.
Yeah, get rid of Vader. Then again, Vader can still attack you next round.
Or shake Quick Draws because it slows down the fire control system.
Yeah, I think that's the best call. The fire control system. And I do agree.
Vader.
He's doing
I can
Vader.
understand why that.
Yeah.
Because it's the ATC crit that could trigger off the harpoons.
Yeah, agreed. I do think you're right. He needs to take down Vader. The next target then is definitely Quick Draw.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor can wait.
Okay, here comes the whaling team. First set of harpoons.
Whaling team. Oh.
Use the target lock.
Use that target lock.
Because it's a shame it's not range band 2, because if that was the case...
Full spread. 4 hits and a crit.
Holy mother of... Oh.
Whoa.
Range 2, that would have been, 4 or 3 die.
That's blank.
There's 3 dice.
Oh, is it?
It is 3 dice. Countermeasures adds agility.
Is that a must?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth checking. Because countermeasures...
I think it's May
remove 1. Increase agility. It's a must trigger.
Yeah, so he has to roll 1 more. And it's all round.
Nope. Okay. 3 blanks.
What's he shaking? What's going on? Oh. What are they doing? What's going on?
Don't know.
Too many hand gestures. So, 3 shields.
3 shields, harpoon. Nothing happens with the harpoon yet.
This...
it's loose stabilizers.
Okay, so... Loose stabilizer crit.
Didn't need to bother because there was another blank.
Yeah.
As you can see, I
3 shields.
I kind of declared Robin the winner there because with dice luck like that, it's not going to.
Here we go.
Well.
3 dice because this is a harpoon, Mr. Turner. No range bonus.
So Shadowcaster's lost all of its shields
and got a crit.
Ooh.
Okay, so
that's 2.
So is this Quick Draw that's firing? Yeah.
That's a full house.
Oh,
that's obscene. Fire control systems.
That's more like it though.
That's more like it. That looks like all 3.
That's 3 of 8.
So he's got Glitterstim.
Is there a crit in that?
Glitterstim, yeah.
Is there a crit in that? Or is that a straight hit?
I think that's a straight hit.
Yeah. He has forgotten fire control system though.
Oh, it is a crit. A major hull breach? Harpooned.
So, sets off the harpoon.
Oh dear. Not in range.
Not in range.
Another damage card, the Shadowcaster.
Puts another
harpoon on. And it's going downhill from here. I thought Chris had a good chance, but look at that. That's 3 shields and 3 hull gone on Asajj, and it's only the first round of combat. And Quick Draw has yet to fire yet, I believe.
No, Darth Vader.
Or Vader's yet to fire. So well, 2 dice. You've got to evade these. Yeah, there we go. Just because, you need, make the most of what you have.
Actually, having a...
So, here we go. Now, if you're Bosk...
I'll turn and run for a start.
You would have to focus fire on one, and I'd go Vader.
Vader's the one in range, and Quick Draw you can't shoot at because out of range, and Quick Draw's going to fire back. So I would just shoot at... Then again, you strip the extra...
Can he... he has Maul, and he has Inspiring Recruit.
Yeah.
So we could re-roll 2, and Marksmanship... The shot has to be Vader, right?
Yeah.
Prepare a range band 3 shots against Vader?
As
With
the
only a focus token?
I don't know.
But he's range band 3.
As Authority
So that's
says,
4 dice.
as Authority says, the first defense roll was the problem. Otherwise, he had a good fighting chance. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just-
at least one or two evades in that, and you think that's been an extra 1 or 2 hull at this point.
I
Range
would.
band 2 or
I'd
range
go for.
band 3.
It's not an easy choice.
If he shoots a quick draw is shooting a Sarge again.
Yep. You've got to keep quick draw at bay.
Yeah.
So it's not a revenge shot like Dengar.
No, it's not.
You get
She
to
gets
choose.
another attack. The only time that would matter is if you can guarantee all 3 get removed.
Mhm.
And even then, I'd be like, that's pushing it.
He's shot.
What's the target?
So marksmanship. So he gets to change that to a crit, which then means he gets to split that into 2 hits. Is that right with boss?
He will do after the shot's gone. This is 2 dice, so it means it's quick draw.
It's quick draw. There's an evade. Another evade.
You know what? They're all gone.
No way.
That was like a Luke Skywalker shot. That was.
So he's taken
All 3 of them are gone.
No, the crit is still
The
in
crit
there.
gets cancelled down
And then...
to become 3.
Yeah, all 3
Yeah.
shields. Yeah, he's
all
done it.
3 shields are gone.
He's done it. He's removed all 3 shields.
That was like a Luke Skywalker 1 in a million chance of you doing that.
Yeah, he that was the best outcome for a terrible situation. It does mean
And
that we're
because there's no focus still with thingy, with
But he has, he's going
quick draw,
He's going to shoot at a Sarge because he's got
and this is
lock.
range 3 against range 3 defense. If a Sarge can survive the shot, this is the question.
if a Sarge if
Because there's still the harpoon on this.
that's true, there is. There's a hit and a crit. Oh no, it's focus.
Crit,
It's
crit,
just,
focus.
it's just a double hit. So there you go. Spend the target lock. That looks like 2 hits, no crits.
He's fine as pain.
Yes, he's fine. He's fine.
Now you got to go for this, Chris.
He's got Glitterstim, shoot at quick draw, take down quick draw. However, Vader has missiles.
Yeah, but next turn you then bring Bosk in on a 3 bank,
True, I have to admit, yeah, because Boss probably get flanked by quick draw.
and then if Vader's trying to turn into Bosk, he's not going to get it.
Yeah.
You fly a Sarge away.
Whatever he's gone for, he's
On
got,
a- on
he's
maybe
got
a-
paint, he's got it. All 3. Glitterstim.
3 dice.
It's
3 dice.
Vader.
No, I think it's
Got to be a Sarge, right?
Quick draw.
quick draw.
3.
Remove 1. It's hitting. Oh,
2
hits. On to quick draw.
Wow, that's turned that around quite quickly.
He's putting up. He's not going down that fight. He's letting Robin know that if he wants to keep that tankard, he's not gonna let him just have it on a platter.
So do
I
you
was
now?
3 bank.
Now do you
One
block,
or two,
block
or
with
3
Bosk?
bank with Bosk. Ketsu, you fly away. Change the arc to the back because you've done a 3 hard. So do a 3 bank towards the board edge.
I
Do a
think
3 bank towards the board edge. You then use your rear firing arc. You take a focus or an evade,
Yeah.
and then you hope to latch it.
Problem is that Sarge is stressed and has 2 crits.
Yes.
2 face-up cards there, which I can't read. But they have.
Yeah.
They have
The action.
the
Major
action- they
with
have the
major
action
hull
thing there.
breach.
So a Sarge is in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
But I'd
And
say
has
turn
a
the
harpoon condition.
because he's got the shadow the title, right, gyroscopic targeting, hasn't he?
No.
He's got countermeasures.
Countermeasures. Oh,
However, he doesn't need to unless he just does a turn. But the problem is that asteroid right in front of him.
exactly. And you can't K turn.
He can't go right because he'll probably land on the bigger asteroid.
Yep.
I reckon he's gonna have to do a green bank or a hard towards the board edge, changing the arc to the back, then pop Glitterstim again.
Yeah. I don't think about the back. The thing is, it
Well,
depends.
if you're going to turn around that way, so do a 3 hard to face the board edge again, you're going to have to turn it to the back.
That's true. Block with Bosk, bank 2, Asar's 3 bank. I could see that. He might just avoid the asteroids if he does a 3 bank.
And also, because if he's blocked quick draw on a dodgy angle that there's no shot from quick draw,
yeah.
then your shot's
do you
going
think,
into a
Stephen?
different target.
I think Robin might turn his attention on Bosk.
I agree.
A Sarge has to run away.
She's dead in the water.
So you have the sloops with quick draw. He's probably going to expect Bosk to come in with a 3 or a 2 bank. Quick draw may sloop left.
But if you do a
and
1
be
bank,
behind Bosk.
but if you do a 1 bank or straight, if you do a 1 bank or straight, you're going to block that option off.
Bosk, I know it's completely something which I would not do.
Stop.
You could stop if you think he's going to just sleep in front of you.
And if he's slooping left,
But Quickdraw can shoot backwards.
True, but it means that you've
less
essentially
dice.
less dice.
Yeah.
You know.
It's 3 against 4 that situation. But I think a one bank, because you have 180 front arc.
You are sacrificing your attack quality, but you have more.
You're marksmanshipping it anyway.
No, because you only need an action for that.
Yeah, but you do your one bank, you get your marksmanship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sloop option to the left is not on a one bank or a one straight.
Well, it's 51 minutes left, and I don't know if it'll take 51 minutes. I hope it does. It started off as a good bloody game.
This is the thing. This is now going to be the crucial. I think the engagement, yes, looks in Robin's favour, but
I think the next
if quick
round
draw
looks in his
goes
favour.
and one of the other aces takes a bit of a beating,
It's going the other way.
Yeah, so he's running.
so this is a 3 bank.
Switch to the back.
Clears the stress, and I'd imagine he's going to be pointing the
Points
guns out the back.
Yeah.
No, keep it where it is. Next turn, doing a 3 hard.
Yeah, but you're missing out a potential shot this round.
Yeah,
And you
but
don't- and
you're getting extra mods.
But it might be the last attack you ever make.
So he's moving it round.
And
And also if they're chasing, you get the potential stress.
You also have one more pop of Glitstone if you really want it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
full stop with Bosk.
Oh, okay. Exactly what I thought he would do. I'm not sure that's the right manoeuvre, but it might be a surprising one.
And also, if you think about it, Asajj has taken 2 of those
I think
harpoons.
that's a 4 straight with Inquisitor.
No,
Oh,
three.
it's a 3 hard. I actually think Robin might have been caught out by the stop, because he's expecting Chris to want to get that marksmanship.
Yeah, but if he doesn't have one bank, think about where he'd be. He'd be at range 2 with marksmanship.
Yeah, but then you might have quick draw behind you who can't then attack.
What are they looking at here?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at.
Oh, they're just looking at to see where he would have been if he went the other way.
He would have been.
He would have
Closer,
clipped the actual. He would have clipped it.
Yeah.
So no action.
So I'm presuming we're going to see a target lock here, just because.
Oh, but on the other hand,
Inquisitor
we have
then
the arc
gets
in
his
the right
evade.
place, so it's mute, isn't it? Really?
But yeah, but he gets his evade then,
Yeah.
as Stephen points out, and I agree with Stephen. Is to get that evade, otherwise just wasting points on the title.
Yeah.
And you're getting a target lock.
Yeah, which rerolls.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Here comes Vader.
Oh, just
Yeah.
Just imagine that one bank.
Oh, he's in though. I think he's in. He's close. He's in though.
Check the nubs. Check the nubs.
Yeah, one
They count.
bank, marksmanship,
Target lock.
shooting a big shot into Vader.
The thing is, they're investing a lot to try and kill Asajj when they might not need to invest that.
Oh,
much.
and also if
I think
because
Quick Draw is going to die this
if
time.
quick draw is
Yes.
having to move to get a shot on Bosk,
Vader. So,
quick draw's not getting any
Focus.
quality.
Mm-hmm. We'll soon see what quick draw is doing. Oh, banking in.
yeah, so they're going
There you
after
go.
Sarge.
I think she might be out of range of Asajj though.
He's gonna have to barrel. He's gonna have to barrel roll
Yeah.
to the left to get a shot on. But if he does that, he's sacrificing the focus
He is, which
Is
could make the
he-
difference.
because he's only then evading with 2 on 1 hit point.
He could, if,
No double shot.
if
Yeah.
he thinks Quick Draw is going to die this turn, he could have barrel rolled
Focus.
left and
Yeah.
then got a shot on both of them.
I agree. That's what I would have done, because then you can shoot both of them. You get.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
If you're
Yep.
in arc of both of them.
Okay, so that Glitstone has been popped on Sarge.
I
to
think that's
build
wise.
that tankiness.
He might die this round anyway, so you might as well pop it.
I think
She
this
might
is
die.
range 3 though. Unfortunately,
Nah,
the harpoon will finish this off. I'm pretty darn sure.
we'll see.
Okay, so here comes
Harpoons.
But the closest point might be through that asteroid. You know.
Ooh, that's not a bad point because they're not flush, are they?
No.
I will see him. Oh,
Okay, so
That's-
that's all
that's
pain,
4.
so that's focus being spent. Or is he thinking about re-rolling?
he might.
I would keep it at 4. You basically at this point are guaranteed the kill on Asajj.
Yeah, he's like, don't mess around and guarantee the kill.
And if there's a crit in that,
I think it's all paint.
Paint, he's
So
fine,
that's 2.
which means
he's got to glitter stim for 2.
So it's
So
another
it's-
harpoon condition.
These are going face
and
up anyway.
Yeah,
These are going face up anyway because of the damage. The thingy, major hull breach.
Okay, so he could be dead. A lot of
text for a
text and no
Um,
direct hits.
Chris showing him the cards of
Major explosion. Major
Two
explosion.
major explosions.
Well, hang on. So you draw 1 major explosion. For
and
the
he
first
got
one.
it. He got it. 1. Oh no!
Has he done them the wrong way around?
Major explosion first.
Major explosion, and then he should have rolled his dice
to trigger the second one, which he's then got that. He then drawn that one. So this is still it's 4 cards anyway.
It's still 4 cards anyway.
Dead.
So it's still dead. I would have thought.
Sarge is dead.
Regardless, that is terrible luck.
Yeah.
Chris has had the mountain of bad luck thrown at him this game. It seems.
Hey, but at least put it this way, right? Boss is behind all of them at this stage.
Yeah, but he needs to get a kill.
Are you going to guarantee this kill on quick draw? I don't think you are.
I think you have to try. It's the closest ship.
I would have done a 1 bank. Okay, yeah, you might have set yourself an out, but then you'd have had marksmanship.
He would have blocked quick draw, then you wouldn't get attack on her.
So range about 2.
Just
3 dice, but with 2 rerolls from Maul potentially. Actually, no, 1. No, because he's stressed already. But that's a fine shot.
No, but you could have re-rolled into 2 anyway. The attack hits,
and then inspiring
recruit it down to 0.
It's still dead because there's the crit left over, and he can turn that to 2 anyway. Which even then the crit would kill quick draw. So quick draw is now dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead. Okay, valiant effort by Chris.
So now, this is where it gets interesting
gone,
because
primaries against primaries.
All the harpoons are gone. He has to turn these 2 ships around.
Yeah.
And then hope to get behind Bosk.
The problem with turning them around is that turn around, that's going to cost them
an action.
Effectively attack quality and defense quality.
Which Bosk is going to gain in return.
But Bosk can only do
1 bank?
1 bank to clear that stress, I think.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Chris needs to kill one of them before he gets behind him.
His squad was there, so...
Yeah, 1 bank.
Yeah, 1 bank.
And he doesn't want to go too far forward. So it's a 1 bank left, which does kind of make him a bit predictable.
No, it's got a 180-degree firing arc.
Yeah,
so
but it's not going to turn around very quickly, though.
But you still need to swing him round to get the shots.
Partly if it's me, this turn I do a 1 bank, stick a target lock on one of them.
Yeah. And
then if you get the next turn with a target lock and marksmanship...
It depends.
Then you don't have to take your stress.
They get perfect knowledge where Bosk is going to end up.
No, but that's fine because you've set your target lock.
Yeah, true.
And you don't then have to worry about Maul. But Maul would be nice on the turn when you decide to stop to try and fox them.
Also, don't forget, there is Farndon on there as well.
Which is...
you cannot spend your focus token.
Or evade tokens.
So
back in the original Party Bus days, he was
game.
I'll tell you what, that's going to kill the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Well done. You get your target lock.
And you get your evade.
But then bye your evade. You're rolling natural dice.
Yeah, that should... I mean, that's the thing. You kind of want to shoot Vader, but
that's the 1 bank.
But the Inquisitor is the one you might kill.
Marksmanship. Fair point. But then you just take stress from Maul, and then you inspiring recruit it away.
Lethality is posted something. This is the problem with talking to be honest. I see with harpoons, the alpha costs you around 12 to 15 when including VI, and it takes out around 50 points. At least the crews were not so easy to use. I can see that.
But you put it this way: quick draw was about 30 odd points.
Yeah,
they were about 30 odd points apiece.
But the thing is,
so if you're spending 12 points for all those things to take out 50, and in return you've lost 30 odd.
That's still
it's
half
close.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a half against the third.
The point that Lethality is trying to make is that he thinks that the harpoons are a bit too cheap, which I can kind of see.
I think you should have to spend...
The target lock, yeah.
And then it's fairly priced. However, as I mentioned earlier, it's not X-Wing on easy mode because, as you can see here, Robin he's out of position.
And also
he's being chased by
a YV.
Which never happens.
What a plot twist.
Yeah, it's usually the other way around. So
if he can off Vader all the Inquisitor...
I'll tell you what, next turn, stop. No, you see where he is now? You stop, you see the break, and then you make your engagement play. You chase.
That's a good point, actually. It gives you an idea of where he's going to go. Although
Chris is at this point probably working out which one he wants to go for next.
Yeah. That's not a bad call, actually. Stop, see where they go, and then chase. Keep your arc as that's a wide arc. Make use of it because once they get behind you, it's game.
And also, if you were to get into one of them and you manage to plink one shield away and you've on that naught stop, you've then unstressed yourself.
Chris needs to kill a ship now. He can try the Inquisitor, but it's going to be 4 dice.
I actually wouldn't mind this turn Inquisitor at range with Forlom.
If the Inquisitors go for the Inquisitor's not only got his evade.
Yeah.
Forlom it, range 3, blank dice. If he gets a crit, he kills the Inquisitor. It's a long shot.
It would have to be on all his dice turning blanks, because this hasn't got auto thrusters.
Yeah,
but he
auto
doesn't.
thrusters would have chewed it.
He doesn't have auto thrusters, and he doesn't have focus because he's going to be target locking to get that evade each time.
So
it's quite favourable that Bosk could kill Inquisitor, particularly while he's chasing Inquisitor.
It would be ironic, right, if at the end that Bosk kills Vader, so the employee kills the employer.
Maybe, but I still think best target is the Inquisitor.
No shot.
That's range 2.
Well, so range 3 is on both of them.
You might as well then go for the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
No, don't go for Vader, you fool.
He's not shooting Vader, is he?
I think he's going to go for Vader because he thinks Vader's dangerous. Which, yes, Vader's dangerous, but you can kill the Inquisitor.
Okay, so
here we go.
Marksmanship.
Did you do Forlom? Did you not?
How many dice are we chucking here? 4.
4. 4 either way. He didn't
David-
spend Forlom either.
Yeah.
Oh, he's remembered Forlom.
But it's too late.
It is.
You have to do it before.
It's
I
up to
think
Robin.
can I have a quick look at Forlom? I thought it was before you roll dice.
Yes, before you roll dice when attacking during the modifier
Modify.
attack.
Oh, so it's fine. He's at the right point.
Yeah.
But still 3 here
That's
anyway.
3. And he attacked.
He attacked Vader.
Darth. I think that was
the one shot he had.
Yeah, and I think you're probably going to see K-turns here. And like you said, I think he's going to
If you stop Bosk, you then see where those are going. You then know which one you want to chase. You go for it.
But if they K-turn...
Were they natural?
You're then getting out PS shot.
He would declare... So if he was to fall on, he would have stopped...
They were natural. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So if they were natural anyway... If they weren't natural, if he was to do one or the other, he would have had... I think there was licks of paint on 3 dice.
Still, that was very bad luck. He did take the eye on, I hope.
No, he elected not to, I think, in the end.
I think he realised, actually, if I do this, I'm taking an eye for
taking an eye for Noel.
Yeah. I imagine that probably Robin gave him the benefit of the doubt.
I think we're going to see Robin K-turn here.
Yeah, that's a sensible thing to do. The only other thing which he could do is he might, thinking that Chris is going to break right, he might break left.
But like I said, if he does the stop, he's covering both.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst thing for Chris at this stage is they completely break. One goes right, one goes left.
Yeah, that is bad.
You swing for one of them, the other one will flank you behind.
Yeah, to be fair, this is the problem with the YV and exactly why Robin focused down on Asajj first.
But yet again, if he goes for one and kills it, and he gets that nice naught stop, that one turn when Robin's not expecting it, and he goes over the top.
Do you think the YV needs like an upgrade like the U-Wing has to make it being able to turn around faster?
No, because it's.
I think.
Huge.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think maybe not, but I think there needs to be something done with it a little bit in terms
tiny tweak.
In terms of maybe making the dial a bit more manoeuvrable.
I think if they made the Hound's Tooth like the
Ghost.
Yeah, like the Phantom on the Ghost.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you there.
But make it a title. Say, for example, you may discard this card to fire out your 100.
He's breaking right. Chris is breaking right. He's thinking where he knows exactly where Robin's going. He might be right. But,
and if he is right, he stops next turn.
Most use YV66 upgrade, manoeuvring fins.
Yes, it's actually the card. It's actually the title card.
It is the title card, yeah. But I don't think I've seen.
No, it's not Houndstooth is the title card. It's the
modification card. But I've seen no one use it ever. At least here.
Here come the K-turns.
Do come the K-turns.
should
be protected nicely by that rock.
Yep.
But I'd still say this is now range 3.
Please,
Chris, hit the Inquisitor.
I would say it's over, personally.
No, because if they were close, Vader couldn't have done it. If they were close and off a slight angle, Vader couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
So he's had to break one of them.
He's going to have to double up here and offer up.
He had to offer one up.
Or target lock and offer up Vader.
Go for the Inquisitor. He's got nothing on him, please.
He's got no evade. He's got to. Range 3.
Do it. Do it.
For a rock, so that's 3v5.
5. I mean, yeah.
But 3v5 natural.
Yeah, no mods. Chris is hoping for only focuses and blanks here.
Actually, what I wouldn't mind, actually, rather than fall on Zuckus.
Inquisitor's ability when attacking at range 3.
Because...
So 3v2 here.
Because you could be stressed from doing that not stop. Get a good shot in. Maul clears it. Zuckus the whole lot. Next turn, then clears 2 or 3.
Oh. But, so this is just shields, because Bosk is
Robin's dice.
unscathed.
Oh. Get those regional dice checked out.
So
2 shields.
Yeah, it's a very dice that
3
was letting him
shields.
down.
Sorry, that was 3.
Yeah, 3 shields. He's not doing too well.
So he gets to shoot back.
But
so
this is the thing, if he can one-shot the Inquisitor, or at least do something potent with the Inquisitor this turn.
Here we go, firing. Yeah, he's made the right call here.
2.
Maul reroll?
Stress Maul, you got to.
Yeah, you got to.
Because if this attack hits...
You remove it. If not, then you're kind of already boned maneuver-wise, so you might as well.
You need the hits, Chris.
You need the hits. I don't know what you think, Stephen.
He needs to go for it.
I agree.
Do it.
I think he's trying to get it out of his thing here.
Come on, Chris, you can do this.
But he is. I don't think he should, because he's going to be in a very awkward place.
If this
next
attack
turn.
hits, he's going to get at least a crit. There you go. He's going to at least guarantee himself a crit. Right?
Now, he's
going to cancel it down for 4.
But Robin needs 3 evades. Oh, blank.
Turn to crit down to a hit. Is that a focus or is it an evade?
I think it might be a focus.
No, it looks like an evade.
2 shields. 2 damage cards.
Dead.
Yeah. Inquisitor taken out in 1 volley. That was a Hail Mary shot, and it paid off.
Yeah.
So from now where Vader is, I wouldn't mind.
So that was from.
Don't forget to remove that stress, Chris.
So that was from Maul.
Yes, Chris. Remember Maul before you move your dial.
It's a May, so therefore I cannot interfere.
There you go.
Cool. And then marksman. Sorry,
that's fine.
Do a 3 hard here, Chris. 3 hard to the left. 3 hard to the left. You're covering a ton of angle.
Oh yeah, I mean it's your action.
Okay. Marksmanship. Yeah, marksmanship is.
It's up to you. You do a 3 hard or I think a 3 bank here.
Yeah, it's basically paying expertise.
Yeah.
He's got to go for the asteroid.
3 hard or 3 bank.
If he avoids it, 3 hard. Actually no, because he'll crash into Vader, so he can't. He's got a bank.
But this is the point. If there's one turn he goes, okay, yeah, I'm getting messed over by that.
Well, okay. Actually, do a 3 turn because if you bump Vader anyway, then
so no action,
and also on the rock.
On that rock.
Well,
and also if he bumps here and Vader is moving anywhere, he's going to have to use his things to get. Is he sitting on that rock right now?
Yeah,
he is. He is on it. He's on it. He's rolled for it. Focus.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, what is Robin doing here? K-turning or running? Okay.
Running.
Trying to get behind him. Which is going to be easy with Vader. With barrel rolling shenanigans, it's very easy to get behind that thing. And he can't stop, because if he does, he can't fire again.
The problem is,
the
YV is moving before Vader.
Could block it.
No, he doesn't need to. He just slow rolls behind him.
If he slow rolls behind him, it's your whole thing of... If your ship is in your fire, you cannot move out of it unless you boost or barrel roll, and it's 180. It's a huge arc to move. Sorry,
no,
it's a huge arc to manoeuvre.
It's the opposite of bumping. So he knows if he just does a 1 forward, particularly just a 1 forward, there is no way
or
Darth
1
can
bank.
Get out of that.
I'll say a bank. You want to get a
bit of an angle
to at least make sure that if you don't kill
Vader, and if he's trying to go, if he goes a K turn, you've got him. If he goes a bank or anything to his right to try and get away, you've got him. If he turns left, you've got him.
Darth at some point needs to K-turn, which means Darth is going to be stressed and being
Chris
shot at.
has got to harry Vader every single turn.
He can do it because he can declare the fall-on effect and stop focus modifications, and he can
focus or evade.
Focus or evade, and he can wait for that moment where the K-10 is pulled to do the final blow.
Yeah, and I don't think that the position that they're in now, I don't think there's any way that.
And also, countermeasures are still on Bosk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way that he can turn around and get a shot on without K-turning.
I do believe also that Bosk has a target lock.
No, it's Vader.
That's Vader.
Yeah, they're all
But that's what I
around
mean.
them.
The countermeasures. Well, they just go
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
So there's the K-turn.
There's the K-turn there. Okay.
Should have done it the time before. No, he's running.
He's running. That's a mistake because it means that Boss can easily chase him. And
Yeah.
as I said,
Oh, shoot.
a YV666 chasing a TIE fighter. I never thought I'd see the day.
If Chris has got this right, and now I know this because I've played a lot with Lebo, do a 3 hard next turn, Chris. You'll get past that asteroid, you'll be facing the right direction, he will then not be able to dodge that in any way, shape or form.
I do a bank personally, but yeah.
So Darth.
But on the turn when you know...
Is he gonna? He needs to fall on that. He's done it again. He's not
fallen. He's
through the modification.
Yeah, it is right now.
Maul for that.
Gets the hit. He's not going to...
Because he hasn't got marksmanship.
He's not going to fall on, though. Oh, he is.
He is fall on.
He is fall on.
Because it's the only token he's got.
Yeah. Oh, dear. That looks like it's... Oh, no.
2.
He got one in. He snuck one through. That's still a shield.
Remove the stress from Maul.
Stress is removed from Maul if Chris again remembers.
Then do a white 3 hard and you're well away.
He gave you a freebie last time, Chris. Don't forget this one.
Now...
Where is the stress?
It's still there. He's not removing it. This is the thing. Chris forgets his triggers. And
he's picked up his dial
He's picked his dial now. Yeah, that's the thing. He's...
Yeah.
And that's... That, oh, he's done... And Robin's allowed to do that. That's the thing.
In tournament play, you would be...
You would be like on your toes there.
3 hard left from Bosk, it's got to be.
I don't know if a 3 hard is best. I think a 3 bank.
No, 3 hard gets you right round that asteroid. You then cover the 180 degrees right in front of you.
Yeah.
Still, but I'd say you want to be parallel to make sure that it can't
there you go.
past you.
Plus, it means plus it means he can choose to fall on again, and he knows he's just
going
nudging.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, if that is where Vader's going to end up,
he's basically just going to stop as well if he does that because he can't complete the maneuver. From what I can see there, is he running? Is Vader running again?
I'll tell you what,
he is.
If he is running every single turn, Turner's got this.
Fall on, 1 forward.
Yeah.
And easily catch Vader on the way around past the asteroid. Or chase him into the corner, whatever his decision is.
And on the one turn where Vader gets the shot, countermeasures.
Range 3.
All right.
What at this point you've also got to do with Chris is he's got to make sure he doesn't give away the half points.
Oh!
I dare you, Mr. Turner.
He's got inspiring recruit, so if he rolls 2,
if he rolls 2, but
I wouldn't fall on. Just re-roll 2. Then again, if you miss, then you're not going to remove those stress.
Or does he elect not to? Does he? If it was me, I'd elect. He's taking 3.
Oh, he's taking the risk.
Go for the kill.
Go for the kill.
It's not worked.
Not worked. Well, he's got 2, but that's not going to be enough.
Please do not fall on here, Chris.
He is falling. I mean, he might as well. The focus. Yeah, he's guaranteed that if there's blanks.
There's 3.
There's enough.
There's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. So he's stressed, and now he's ions.
And the worst bit is he's triple stressed.
He's triple stressed.
He's given
Robin an opening.
Yeah, he's Robin's K-turn in this turn.
Yeah.
Really, with where the asteroid is?
Yeah.
It means that he can then easily get behind Boss. There's no need to worry there. He can now afford
because I'd have elected not to. At that point, you then go, right, where are you going, Robin?
Because now he can
Robin needs to get a shot on.
Yeah, because now Robin can get close and not have to worry about that marksmanship coming in. Yeah. Yes, you're worried. Yes, there's blank dice, but it is just blank dice. And Chris is not clearing one of them this turn.
He's not clearing.
I would have elected that turn to have let that attack go. Don't use fall on. Even if he'd done that as a white or green 1 straight. That's not a bad position.
Let's see if you're right. I think you're correct. Yes, he did pull it out. You were absolutely on the money there. And that's the best maneuver for him. You're completely correct.
And this is the point. He could have then gone there. If Robin did that K-turn, next turn you stop right there. Chris has let this slip.
Chris got cocky. Simple as that.
That's range 3, Chris. He missed his countermeasures. He's going to ATC crit here.
He has, yeah. Let's just get in the card to show the camera.
Yeah. No, I think Chris got a bit too cocky with thinking those 3 dice would get him a hit.
They weren't. They really weren't.
I mean, there was a low possibility, And I guess he felt like he probably had no choice.
Blank.
And another couple of blanks.
Oh, no, one.
Oh, one.
So one shield.
One shield. Still, you don't want to
He's
read
got his ATC crit.
No,
he added it in, but he got a blank on the attack roll.
Okay.
So quite interestingly now,
Back and
shot
forth.
back.
I tell you what, that's
Ooh.
3 hits, isn't it?
That's 2 hits and a focus, I believe. That looks like enough paint. Yes.
Now, so
Oh god, this is not a good option.
Bosk has to go left.
He does.
Why left?
Because if he goes right, he's getting trapped into a corner.
Yeah,
One out of one bank.
because he still needs to swing round.
Yeah.
It's tighter, and
But if it's a one bank to the right, you get Vader this turn.
Yeah, but with the cost of that is that Vader then gets behind you next turn and stays behind you for the rest of the game and kills you. That's the
So
rule.
it's one turn against the rest of the game.
Chris unfortunately made the massive mistake of re-rolling all 3 of those stress.
If he was going to do
That's
it, there was 3 blanks. Mathematically, you shouldn't have done that. I would have left it how it was.
I would have literally said, I'm missing this turn.
I'm missing this attack because also then he fall on, so he wasn't removed. So if he didn't, so let's say he went for 2, elected not to fall on,
Yeah.
did a green one straight. He'd have been in this situation right now with then a marksmanship.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't then fall him again, but...
I think because he put that triple stress on it, then opened Robin this opportunity.
It did. Clearly it did. And it's going to cost Chris the game.
He's going for it.
He's going for the block. He's not going to catch it because Vader's just going to go like, I'm going to come up close, but you're not going to do damage to me because you've not got modification.
Yeah.
And he removes... Oh no, he does have Inspiring Recruits. He does remove 2.
Recruit. So he gets rid of 2.
That's not as bad. And if he does hit with Bosk, he's then at least not stressed, but it's too little too late in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a question of what Chris reckons.
If he's
Yeah,
bumped, this
Oh,
is-
he's bumping.
So we've got a K turn coming next.
Oh, what a smart maneuver by Robin.
Yeah.
He had to force the distance in case.
Yep.
A 1 to the left would have meant Bosk still would have had a shot.
And now Bosk is done for. There's no way Chris can turn Bosk around to catch Vader.
3 hard.
3 hard, yeah, but then Vader
Vader's
K-turns
still
and
behind,
follows.
Vader's
They're still behind
him.
you.
Yeah.
You've not got a K-turn, you can't turn around fast enough to catch that thing. Chris had it in his hands, and he got too cocky and let it slip.
Oh!
Yes? But what have you seen?
No, K-turn's going to get past it. I was thinking, why didn't you elect to do a manoeuvre in such a way he leaves Bosk exactly where he is?
Yeah, you wouldn't
Still,
catch
the
him.
K-turn would still get there with no return.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch him. I mean, you could then stop
And
him.
then stop.
Unless,
he'll
he
just
wants
bump
to,
you.
unless
Yeah.
he wants to clear the stress, you could just do a 1.
They'll just continue to bump you and bump you and bump you until you...
No. Hang on a minute. So the next turn you then stop,
So we've gone for
bump,
3.
1 bank. Yeah, you'd be
I
constantly...
think it's the best manoeuvre for Chris at this stage. It's his only choice, really.
If he's doing the K-turn this turn, then next turn doing a 3 hard, you're going to be like halfway around the asteroid.
Yeah, but then...
He doesn't need to, though, because he can then just do a 1 bank after the K turn. Chris's saving grace is he might be out of range.
I don't think he is. I think he's at range, the very tip end of range 3.
And if I was Chris, this turn he has to remove that counter. He has to remove the target lock because the ATC crit.
If he needs to remember he's got it, because I think
Yes.
probably should have done it last time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, this is range 3.
It is range 3. Pop it, Chris. If you've got it, pop it. He's picking up something. Is he doing it?
No,
he's not.
I think he's because he's got the ATC. He's going to add for a second one.
There's 1 hit, so there's only 1 hit in a crit. But he invaded 1. He loses 1 shield, but
That's affected the ATC crit.
yeah.
I think what Chris is looking for is that turn where he's got the full mods.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's probably not going to get it now.
I mean, when Robin's got the full mods.
I mean, what can he do? He's
3
got,
hard.
He's got... Okay, if he does a 3 hard, he'll catch Vader and maybe get an attack and clear his stress. But that's a big risk. If he wants to clear the stress, he wants 1 heart, 1 bank. But then it gives Vader time to catch up anyway. So I think you're right in that 3 hearts is best chance.
Because it covers off... If
then
Robin's turning in...
Vader can easily barrel out the arc.
If Robin's banking in, going for that gap where Bosk would be on a 3 hard...
Vader's not got engine upgrades. You could... Oh, no, Chris. Okay.
So
No.
stress.
Actually, it's not It's not bad.
So it's got a bit more of an
Positioning's
angle.
good for the next
Because if he's
turn,
coming,
too.
if he's coming left, then you open up those three banks, those banks and hard options.
Unless Robin has seen that coming and he's putting his foot down.
Yeah, if he's going behind the asteroid, then yeah, he's caught.
If he's going, if he's, how slow does he have to go on a straight to get you that, remove that stress on Vader?
Two forward.
Burnout slam.
So is he going to swing around?
One bank.
Shot?
Oh, that's interesting.
We forgot about this.
I forgot about the.
It gets him
burnout
distance
slam,
and it gives him angle.
but it does miss an attack. However, it has got him around.
Yeah.
Probably not enough though.
It just depends on what Darth is doing now.
Yeah.
And it opens him up. So if he puts his foot down,
He's put the foot down a little bit, but he's given himself a chance to reposition. But it means he's going into the firing arc. Ooh, that's yeah, he's gonna go for
That's
it.
very close to that asteroid as well.
That is very close to that asteroid.
and it
He's-
also
he's
means,
fine.
He gets
and
a
it also
shot.
means if I was Chris, I would then do,
I think he's on that asteroid.
I'd do a one bank next turn with Bosk.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame that Chris can't attack this round because he's in a prime position to attack.
But the two bank couldn't have got you there.
No, but
But then you would have
Darth's-
still been stressed. So you've
Darth's
been
getting another crit on, so this is going to be half
points on Bosk.
Yeah.
so this is range 2. I would if
Pop it now.
you've got to really, haven't you?
It gives you some more modification,
And
he's not popping.
Oh,
He's got lucky.
So spend the focus.
Spend the focus.
ATC 2.
So. Oh, there's
Oh,
round
two.
3.
Hey, oh,
There's 2.
So one shield.
I won.
Well, at least it's
Half
not crit.
points.
But half points.
But now
But
this is where
whoa. If they were 30 points apiece,
Yeah.
Chris is still ahead.
they're not 30 points apiece. Because that would give them
Around 30 points apiece. You see what I mean?
10-point bid.
Yeah, 10-point bid. Yeah.
So let's work this out. So you've got remove a size from there. So Bosk is 47. So you're rolling with. No, Chris is behind because it's half points at this point, isn't it? 23.
Yeah, there's a considerable amount of points between them.
Yeah, half rounded down, isn't it? So it's 24 plays 34. You've got a 10-point difference.
And now Robin is going to be putting a crit on Bosk each turn.
No, you've still got countermeasures.
Until he remembers countermeasures. I think.
Do you think he's forgotten?
I think he might have forgotten.
Because that turn, he would have still been at full points.
Yeah.
Do you think he should full stop here? I actually don't
No.
think it's a good idea.
No,
I
it's
agree.
stressed.
Bank.
I agree.
One bank.
Because Robin has to do a one bank here.
He has to go some way
Or a
left.
two bank. I
Well,
don't
either
know.
he
I think
goes-
a two bank might go
I think a
over
two-
the
Either he
asteroid.
engages or
I think it's
disengages.
too hard to be fine for Robin.
Or do you go Hail Mary, go 5k?
Oh no.
No. On what universe is Chris going to get a shot?
Yeah, but then you're risking hits on Vader. But still, I see your point. You've got a fairly decent one, but
There's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Bosk was down to sort of like 2 or 3 hull, then yes.
But you don't want to give Chris early hits because if he does get
Remember
around,
we
Because
said
then-
with
because he
55
then
minutes to
just
go,
gets
this
to-
isn't going to go the full time. We've got 18 left.
yeah, well, it probably is going to go to. It might even go to time.
I think the crits are going to be what?
Well,
this?
yeah, it turned from very kind of by the numbers game into something very interesting. Very.
No,
quickly.
he's going to have a range 1 shot.
If he won banks,
Yeah, he's going to have a range 1 shot on Darth.
Yeah, depends on what he did.
Because I don't think if
He's-
Robin does a 1 bank to the left, he's not going to be able to barrel roll right to be able to get out of arc. I don't think.
But he could.
one bank is quite big on one of those ships, so he might slip it by doing that natural one bank and then boost. Or you got a boost, have you?
Is that a red maneuver by Chris? Is that too hard that he's doing there?
Yeah.
There's a 3. Good. Good boy.
So Darth probably.
Oh, yeah,
Isn't gonna
because
get
look at
shot
how big this arc is.
Yeah.
That is the whole width of that asteroid.
Unless he's done a hard 2, and then he barrels up.
He's
the other
stressed.
side. That's true.
He should be stressed.
What, Vader?
He did the K turn last turn, right?
No.
No,
No,
he
it
did K
wasn't.
turn, then he did.
Oh,
Yeah. So now we're going to see a barrel roll.
Now
so
is he
he's
going to
not getting
barrel?
shot at.
So
and it's going to get him out as well.
Yeah,
Oh, what a shame.
but he'll have to barrel roll forward though to be out of that arc. Wait.
It's going to be very, very close. But Robin's a skilled enough player. I'm sure he's managed to slip the net. It's a shame because Chris has put up a valiant effort here. But that's out. And that's it. That's game. Chris cannot catch him now. That's it.
Here comes the trusty laser.
No, it's not catching him.
I think he's just checking Darth, in all fairness. I think they're saying
Both are out.
Are out.
Okay. Well, there's
This
no...
would be in a different position. If it was this state of the game with one shield left on Bosk, Chris would have been ahead.
It's a shame he didn't stop because actually someone pointed out he'd actually be in a great position. I don't know.
You've won back at 3 hard and stopped. That would have... Yeah, he couldn't have barrel rolled then.
Yeah, he couldn't have barrel rolled. Would have caught him. But then again, it's very...
just would have K-turned next turn.
Yeah, it's just a very...
But you could have that one punch turn.
And that's it. All it takes is that one punch at range 1 to do Vader in. But I do agree it is a long shot at this stage, and I don't think Chris is going to get it now. He had his opportunity. He got cocky with the 3 dice reroll, and that hampered him for several rounds and gave Robin an opening.
And now he's on the back foot.
Literally on the back foot. More than like the front foot, really, with this one. It's a shame. He came very close. I think this is the closest we've seen Robin come to losing.
Well, remember, he's only had 1 defence.
True, but you know this is the furthest someone's come to take to dethroning Robin. And to be fair, it still could happen. Anything can happen in the next 15 minutes.
But Vader needs to die now. That is the mathematical equation.
No, I don't disagree with that. Vader.
Well, points-wise,
needs
mathematically,
to die.
Vader has to die for Chris to win.
Yes. There's no debate there.
So
the
if I was
question is
Robin,
how.
if I was Robin 5k,
Yeah.
you don't care at this point, do you? You 5k, you then see where Chris is going, and then you swing it back in again.
It depends.
You disengage to re-engage.
I wonder if Chris should have saved the butt-out slam until he was doing like a larger manoeuvre.
So in this case, a 3 hard, you get yourself then back behind...
I think he should have saved it for like a 3 hard moment.
To get yourself round the asteroid, to then put Darth on the back foot. Or
give yourself distance, get from one side of the board to the other, and then turn around the asteroid.
So does a 3 turn to the left put him on the rock with Bosk?
No.
He should be okay. Oh!
It's gone the other way.
It's gone the other way. That's a mistake. Vader's still behind you. He's trying to lead on a merry chase, but it's not going to work. Then again, it might do. Who
This
knows?
might work because he's got options of which way he goes.
I think he's just done a 1 bank with Vader. That's all he needs to do.
Yep.
It's the same situation as before. Just needs.
But if it is,
just needs.
it's too hard.
It doesn't matter. He would have been fine there. If he stopped, that's the problem. If he'd have stopped, you couldn't have stopped again.
What's the fastest manoeuvre that thing can do? Because there are odd angles, so Chris has an opening to possibly get around before Vader catches up to him, depending how quick he can go. 4 forward, then go around the asteroid in the corner.
Yeah.
It would outrun Vader. I don't think Robin would see it coming.
No, because Vader would then engage to do a slow bank in.
Okay,
He's
so
popping countermeasures
now.
So what Vader would then do is he would have banked
That's
in,
two.
and then you catch him on a merry goose chase, and then you do the 3 hard round the asteroid. Yeah, that would be the perfect time to have then done the 3 hards at the top there.
Focus result.
So just the 1.
Just the 1.
There's an evade.
Yeah, it's paint, so he's good. I don't know if it's the right call, but I would do the 4 forward, then the 3 turn, and the 3 turn. By that time, you might have caught Vader.
Unless he goes left.
Unless he goes left, yeah. Yeah.
He goes
2,
if
3
he
turns left, and he's got another shot on Darth.
The thing is, Vader can literally just do 1 forward and see where he goes. But then again...
Or 1 bank.
Whereas if he does 4 forward now, and Vader's going slow...
Vader's out of position.
He's bought himself time. And this is the thing, he needs time to turn around. All he needs
4 hard,
Yeah.
4 straight, 3 hard, you then covered your arc again. And then you play a merry goose chase round this top...
ring around an asteroid, yeah.
And you go, I've got 180 degree firing arc.
What do you
You're gonna
think
have
of
to reposition.
things so far, Stephen?
It's been very cat and mouse. I think the exchange here.
3 bank.
Oh, he's gone that way round.
Ooh,
Interesting.
I wouldn't have done that.
But I guess a 3 turn to the right next turn means
Asteroid.
Vader is probably...
No. 3 turns to the right's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
3 turns to the right's fine. Oh, he's actually
Robin.
mirrored.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've been seeing that coming.
4 straight would have been range 3.
Yeah. Still.
But next turn... Oh.
Target lock.
No. Yeah. Next turn, Vader's either got to engage if Chris selects that 3 hard.
Or he's got to disengage.
Or he's got to disengage.
You're not wrong there, David, actually.
3 hard to the right. You cover everything from that asteroid.
And 1 crit. Add a crit in there for good measure. Take 2 crits, Bosk. Well, there's... I think he just turned that to 1 by mistake, but there's a crit. Oh, no, it was right. Blinded pilot.
Is it blinded pilot or shaken pilot?
That was blinded pilot. Means he can't shoot, can he?
Yeah.
That means... Yeah, that's it. That 1 attack that was all he had left, really.
Oh, no, because he flips it down now, doesn't it?
Yeah, so he can't
so
tank this turn.
yeah, yes. New deck.
So new deck. So the old deck, it would have been until he had a chance to shoot.
Vader will 2 bank, probably. If he 2 banks, he's going to go on the asteroid, unless he's going the other way. Which case, that is a good option.
I think he's got the PS killed, so...
3 hards. He's got to do 3 hards, 3 hard rights on the slate for the rest of the game.
I think Robin will do a 1 bank to the right.
And if he does a 1 bank to the right, he's prime position within Chris's arc.
But then he can barrel roll.
He can barrel roll. But it does leave Chris open to do another 4 forward, get out of the way, then turn in again. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best option. It is cat and mouse.
This is the thing, though. It is 1 shot seals the game.
Yeah.
Either way.
Vader could die in 1 good volley or even a couple. No, not hard enough. Not hard enough, man. Now
I think he was worried about that asteroid, wasn't he?
I think he was.
3 hard was fine.
I think I was concerned about it, but still, to be fair, it does mean that he can get arc if he turns hard enough next round.
So he's gonna have to barrel roll, but I'd imagine a barrel roll backwards and right.
If he does,
I'm not saying that Robin should, because it would be a hard way to retain the tankard, but Chris had the opportunity to kill. You got 10 minutes left of this game. You do not need to engage. You do not need to engage.
Yeah, but...
You could barrel back to the left and then hard turn it out back.
Yeah, but Robin's very much like that, isn't he?
I know, but it's an equally valid point.
Yeah.
Chris had his 1 opportunity.
Through the asteroid.
And at range 3?
And at range 3, yeah. So there's a hit.
Dice for boss.
Pun intended.
Hit, crit. Oh.
Have you noticed he's changed out from his regional dice now?
I have noticed that. I think
Still a crit.
I think he realised these are not doing much for me, so I'm going to...
Don't know what it is, though.
I almost put a face down no matter what, so...
Pilot skill 0?
Could be, which...
Yeah, pilot skill 0 is mute.
Yeah.
He can't 3 hard this turn because he'll then end up on that rock.
Well, maybe he's thinking a couple of turns ahead, so a 1 or 2 bank and then a hard 3 is probably what he's thinking.
But on the other hand, if Robin does a 1 bank, or does Chris stop?
He's done up 3 hard.
He's in arc.
He's fine. He's got it.
Ooh.
He's got it. And if Vader goes slow, he's caught him.
And he has to go 1 bank or
1 bank,
2.
barrel roll out.
Even if he tries to barrel roll, he's still in arc. This is
You
Chris's...
sure that distance?
Ooh, Chris is rolling for something. He gets a hit, it goes
Must
down.
get it.
Yeah.
Come on. I shouldn't be biased, but I am kind of rooting for Chris because it would be nice to see him get a win for this. Although I think Robin's got it in the bag, personally.
It's very close.
Very, very close.
A barrel roll's coming. Just to try and stay out of that.
I think he might have squeaked it.
Oh, I don't think he has.
Actually, I think you're right. I think, yeah, he looks dead in the middle to me.
But he is behind the... He was behind the rock before.
He's got to focus. Fall on it
if he's there.
He's not going to get ions.
If that's the middle of where Robin's marked it, we know that's in arc.
That's in arc.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is...
Fairy tale ending.
And also, next turn is a 3 hard and it catches Robin again.
If he's got the focus there, spend it. But that's 2 hits and a crit, I think.
I think he turned it, so he must have spent it.
No,
ATC crit.
That one he brought on was, yeah.
Blank. Don't...
He hasn't got anything anyway. 1.
Yeah, 1, 2... It's a crit. Is that direct hit? That looks like direct hit to me.
Oh.
Is that dead? Is that dead?
I don't...
There's no handshake.
There's no handshake.
He's still alive. He's stressed.
Here we go. This is the turn where you want
So
Maul to kick
3.
in. If he hits,
So
Maul is
Bosk
going
is
to...
on. Bosk is on 1 hull.
He is on 1 hull. It's all
He
or
needs to
nothing.
kill Darth here.
Good luck for that, but still, all or nothing.
He's got to.
Come on.
It's there.
So he's just checking if it's.
It's there.
Ooh.
It's there. Range 3 through asteroid. But then you just say, Vader, you try and dodge this.
He needs 3 crits to guarantee and no defense.
Oh, he's got no
dice.
marksmanship either.
Yeah. Fall on it. You might as well fall on that focus.
What did he do for an action then?
He had to turn something down.
Oh,
Turn
yes,
that one
he
down,
did,
whatever it
didn't
was. Oh.
No. If you've got to, Maul.
He can't maul because he's stressed.
Oh,
No,
can't do
I
it.
thought you could.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
do
but
it
you
if
can't be
are
stressed. No, that's it. Is he fall on? Oh, come on, he must fall on.
He's got to, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He really has to.
Come on, fall on that.
And if
that
he
focus.
fall ons it, he gets this hit
Can
through.
you
He
fall
deals
on
at
if
least the
you're stressed?
damage.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, there you go. Fall on. Do it. You might as well. Nah, that's it. There's 2 evades in there.
No,
there's
one.
Oh, it's 1. There
So
goes the
that's
shield.
shield.
There's a shield. There goes the stress.
Oh, this is close.
This-
This is very
but
close.
still, all
He
Vader
has
needs is
to
an attack.
He has to 3 hard. Yeah, ATC for 1.
Thing
Chris
is-
has to 3 hard.
Oh, it's a double bluff minute because if Bosk stops and Vader goes to turn where he's going,
Yeah.
Bosk catches him. If he doesn't stop and he goes,
goes
to where,
straight.
and he thinks Bosk is stopping, he gets caught himself. It's a who blinks first moment.
No,
He could just do one
If-
forward, couldn't he?
This is
Yeah.
this is a double bluff both ways because equally, if Robin is thinking he stops
Yeah.
and Chris does a 3 hard, Robin's dead.
It all comes down to who
No, he still
anticipates
gets
who.
to-
It's
still
who
gets-
gets the shot.
He still
Yeah.
gets to shoot first.
No.
Duh.
If Robin has gone straight, planning the block or planning the stop, and there's a 3 hard by Bosk,
Oh yeah. I'm with you.
The barrel roll won't be able to catch him.
exactly. Well,
Maybe.
yeah.
Vader-
This is
This is the round. It's
Partly this
all or nothing.
partly this is where if we had walkie-talkie, I would more than happily sit at the table side here and call this one in.
This is going to be the final round because they're going to take all these 5 minutes to do this
Yeah.
one, I think. And regardless, if Boss gets caught, it's dead. If Vader gets caught, he's most likely dead. Not guaranteed.
Yeah.
But
I
only
guess
so-
the problem with the full stop, which is what might put Chris off, is the fact he will then be stressed
And lose his mods.
and lose. The
And
mod.
if the best choice for
And
Robin
if
here
Robin's
is if he does a
called it.
1 bank. He does a 1 bank, he catches both. He does a 1 bank, he then can barrel roll to get a shot.
If
He can do a
won
1 bank, stays where he is, and take a focus and evade. He's got full mods.
If he won banks with Vader here, that's fine. Although, as Lethality points out, the best move for Vader, 2 straight, barrel, either way around the asteroid, no matter where you go. Although the 3 turn would be blocked by that. Although you would get in the blind spot. So,
But what I'm saying is if you do a 1 bank, so the situation is you need to get the shot to kill, right?
yeah, but you're
One
still...
bank,
yeah.
1 bank with Darth. If he stops, you barrel roll left. If he doesn't stop, you take your focus evade and sit there.
Well, I actually thought this match was redecided much earlier than this.
Yeah.
I didn't anticipate it to be this long. Chris has put up
3 hard.
Chris
It
has put up
has.
one hell of a fight for
it
this
has
one.
swung both ways as well.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth game.
I
This
can't
one.
tell what that is. But
He's gone for a 10
It's
on
gone
1
oh,
bank.
It's 1 bank.
Ooh.
I
So
think.
he's hoping for.
I don't think Robin would have called it.
I think Robin's done a 1 bank to the right.
I agree.
Played it safe.
I
To
agree.
survive, Chris has to take a focus.
He won't. He'll take a. He flips something face down, which I think you can't be saying straight maneuver most likely. He misses action.
Unless that was his action.
Unless that was his
Yeah.
action. Oh dear.
So that's range 1
And
as well.
also, look where that is.
With the target lock. So he
If
doesn't
he had
need
have
to...
stopped, would have been out of arc.
But Vader would barrel roll backwards.
Mm.
That's the thing.
Take your focus and evade, Robin. Sit there, call
He's
the
got
game.
the target lock. He doesn't need to... He just needs to plonk.
Yeah.
Get 1 hit in. It's over, I think.
It's,
Unfortunately.
I think unfortunately it's over. But
I don't think maths can save him.
there's one.
There's 3.
There's no, because one's a focus. If he gets 2 evades.
No. How's he going to? Range 1. Only 1 evade dice.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's not way you can do it. It's dead. I thought you had a chance, and it's
Yeah.
not. Boom. Game.
Robin joins a very elect Hall of Famer himself of holding the tankard twice.
Robin is now the longest reigning tankard champion. But Chris put up one hell of a fight. We'll give him that.
He's just seeing what the attack would have been.
Oh, look at that beautiful roll.
If it was me, I'd have then full-armed one of them.
Oh,
it's not there, though, is it?
No.
I would have full-armed the focus, so there's the one of A2. You could have still possibly made... No, it's over.
It would have had to have been 2 get through, and one of them being a crit that you cancel down.
Still, well
Valiant
done.
effort.
Well done. Very valiant efforts. We've got time for a very quick interview. Very quick.
I was going to say, if you want to quickly go and tell them that,
I'll
just
go
to quickly nip in here for a quick 5 minutes, and then we'll get everything packed away. I'll tell you, that was a lot longer. But I think it all played in that one turn where Chris hit those 3 stress.
Yeah.
He should have kept where he was and didn't take those stress, didn't take the fall on, just sat there, let the attack go. He would then had Vader in that situation where I can then not stop, and then I find out where you're going. I think that one turn was crucial for him.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have rolled all 3. 2, maybe.
But you weren't going to get it through. He had range, and I think he had tokens, I think. I don't think it was going to go through, but...
How are you feeling after that?
I feel that Chris's dice cheated him. Being honest about the whole thing.
Okay, so if I slide this way, Stephen, you bring the speaker, the microphone into the middle, then you take my seat, or your seat back, technically speaking, but that way we then get everyone around the table.
Good stuff, folks.
See, it may be late at night, and I may have had an exam earlier on today, but I can still work out stuff in a room. What does that say for you?
I think that tested your mettle a bit, Robin.
Chris's list is brutal. Like, as soon as I saw the cards he was putting out, I was just like, this is going to be so uphill. Like, double glitter stim, plus 2 sets of countermeasures, and I was just like, that is... Like, it's not a completely hard counter, but it is a 90% hard counter to...
marksmanship.
The marksmanship was such a good call. Like, the amount of damage that just kept getting punched through time and time again, like quick draw going down to 2 turns of firing, which I wasn't 100% surprised by, to be honest. That range 3 through the rock shot onto the Inquisitor, however, I was a bit like...
You needed that.
Your advantage was the fact you fall on the only token the Inquisitor's got. That's what made the difference. If he had
it's why
a target locked the turn before,
just go.
I hadn't got a token at that point because I'd K-turned.
Well, even so, he would have stopped that going off anyway. So.
But, like, there were, to my mind, 2 key turns in that game. The turn where Asajj just kept taking damage, despite her countermeasures and glitter stim, was huge. Like, that meant I killed Asajj a turn earlier than I would have done otherwise.
2 major explosions that both go off.
Yeah, and then going into those double major explosions was really savage.
I also think a key turn was you doing the 3 dice reroll with Maul.
It wasn't going to go.
It was hard. It did hinder me for a long time because
you were doing a white one straight.
Yeah.
If you had let that attack go, you could have done the naught stop and sat there. Then say, Robin, you've done that K turn,
basically,
and then you can
I was
set up
relying
from
on the attack to maybe hit and then relieve some stress. That even if it's 1 damage,
you can then remove 2, and then you have 1
Maul
stress.
can still remove 1, and then Inspiring Recruit can remove another 1.
But the failure point was too large, I think.
It was one of those things. It was a gamble.
It was a gamble. I can completely see why Chris did it as well, because 2 damage wasn't going to hurt Vader.
No.
Absolutely no chance, and he needed to keep the pressure on me as hard as he possibly could. Every turn that I was having to worry about Vader taking damage was a turn that I wasn't shooting, because there was like 3 or 4 turns of Vader just kind of like desperately trying to get out of
every turn that the dial was open to Bosk, you were never going to K turn.
No, because I couldn't afford to. If I K turned, I was dead.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would have to get incredibly lucky with my green dice, and after the little incident with the Inquisitor, I decided I wasn't trusting them any further this evening.
I will say,
but like one turn was the one with Asajj. The other key turn was the point where the the Inquisitor went one direction and Vader went the other direction, and I guessed correctly which direction Chris was going to turn, because that gave me some breathing space again. And if he had turned in the other direction, he'd have kept the pressure on Vader, and that was a 50-50 thing, and I could have gone either direction, and Chris could have gone either direction.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that's probably one of the best flying of a YV606 I've seen.
Christ, yes.
You know, it's very rare.
I also tell you what, though,
when you can have a YV666 chasing your opponent and then somehow manage to get arc again after they've gotten behind you.
Yeah.
That takes some doing.
Burnout Slam has a little bit of help with that, because Burnout Slam is one of the best illicit upgrades for it.
But even then,
it took away a shot that you might have got.
The way you kind of led Robin across the board and then started to use the Astro to
It
come
was
back
the
around.
only way.
No.
It was literally the only way. This thing is just going to keep barrel rolling out of my arc and keep coming behind me every time. Only way I could do it is lead him into where the most rocks was, which was that corner, and dance around the rocks, which means I can use the rocks for cover, which gives me the constant 2 dice.
Well, I thought it as the fact that Robin was, because you at that time you were at different angles. You could run to the corner, whereas you would have to reposition with a bang, which is a lot slower, giving Chris time to maneuver. And if you want to see where he was going, you also had to go slowly, so that meant that he got time to kind of get distance.
Because you were saying that turn where you started to run into that corner.
There was a turn where I was debating whether I want to go 3 bank or 4 forward, because I knew it was basically either I can just bolt it or I can try and keep weaving through these rocks. I decided to go with a 3 bank and weave through the rocks a bit more, which helped me because it means I got that extra dice again.
And I think also that turn might have been, if you had that burnout slam, that 3 bank into a 3.
I would have loved that burnout slam later on, but
you had to use it when you did.
I had to use it when I did.
No, I agree.
I had to force him to actually barrel to get the arc, so he didn't have the double stuff on me.
It made my life harder from that point onwards. Absolutely. Like if you hadn't burnout slammed, then I'd have just been able to follow you around that corner and just stay behind the YB, and I would not have ever
burnout
not been
slam for
immediately
one
behind
is
it again.
not great, but it was the turn that it was just needed.
Yeah,
it was just needed.
You took a risk and you thought it's now or never. And that was the worst call.
I have to admit that turn I was sat there just being like, come on Chris, just forget the burnout slam. This turn. No!
Because you were forgetting a lot of your upgrades.
I actually wasn't.
He kept being like, what turn do I want to use countermeasures? And like we kept having that little discussion, and he picked again the absolutely right turn. He picked the turn where like Vader had got it was a long range
It was
shot,
the turn where it was open space and he was range 2 of me.
It was good.
It was basically right. This is the turn you can output this much damage, and I've only got 1 defense die. I need to even the odds.
Plus, I believe it was also the round where you still have 1 shield left. So if you did get that crit, that means only a shield was removed.
And he'd taken a defensive focus as well, so he was stacking everything as heavily in his favour as he could to make the most benefit out of that. Because he was only going to have 1 turn of stripping that target lock, and then he needed to make sure that it did the maximum effect, and it really paid off. I mean,
I just wish I inflicted a bit more damage on you when I could. That's the only problem.
A Sarge died a turn earlier.
A Surge died a turn earlier than I wanted it to, which kind of sucked. But 2 major explosions, and I still had 2 people on my ass, if I'm allowed to say ass.
If a Sarge hadn't died that turn as well, I'd spent my tokens on Vader. So I'd got a tokenless undefended Vader, and Bosk was never going to take the shot onto Vader, because the correct shot is quick draw there. You take quick draw off the board. It's another high pilot skill ship. It's another very manoeuvrable ship. And if you can kill something and just take it out of the equation, whereas he couldn't guarantee the kill against Vader, right, cool. But he would have killed quick draw and then had the shot with the Sarge, and then I'd have had a shot like.
Well, at that turn, I think
3 dice modified by glitter stim coming on to
I think you
Vader, and that would have been bad.
I wouldn't know whether I would have get us because we think you were range 3 there, but I would have wanted to check on Inquisitor that turn because he was very close to the range 2 to 3. So I would have liked to have put a stress maybe on Inquisitor as a defensive measure, but I forgot, and that's well. To be fair, we think it was range 3 still. So
well done, Robin. You once again hold the tankard for
Thank you
another
very
period. The longest tankard holder as of now.
Yes, for the second defence. I was going to say actually, because there's only 2 names left in the hat.
Yes.
Something Imperial's not being fired.
What I was going to say was we've got a dice. We could do odds evens with the camera here and do it live here right now.
Do you have a dice?
I mean, I'm going to make a suggestion if I may, rather than randomising it. Stephen's given up his time this evening to commentate, so why not give Stephen the next punt at the
That is
Tankard
absolutely fair.
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
I'm happy with that.
And then Stephen I'm going to be soundly
right?
thrashed. I'm about to be
Right?
soundly thrashed, but you know,
I don't know.
Chris, that was a hell of a.
That was a bit of a, that was a bit of a baller. That was a.
I'll tell you what, though.
I've
think
never felt that much pressure in a game. I don't think like it just.
I think we had this conversation of like, I'm feeling surprised with each other. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, Chris was like, "This is fine. I'm on stream, but I'm feeling really relaxed." And I was like,
No, as well, because as I was saying,
nervous.
just a very quick thought before we round up, because it's now like 10 past.
yeah.
As well, not only the fact of you hold it twice, I think, because I've been either involved or been on the stream for every single tankard game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the closest it's ever been to being.
I agree. I think that's the closest game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Particularly with yours as well.
Yeah, that was
Really
effectively
down to
one shot for death.
Yeah, could have gone either way with one.
That was down to dice variance, the outcome there, and I think Chris was flying a stunning. Chris was flying a better game than me. To be completely honest, like I got very tunnel visioned onto Asajj and put my ships into bad positions and gave Bosk some really open shots onto things, and Chris capitalised on that and then pressured me from that point onwards in a really effective fashion. Lessons have been learned from this.
This Trandoshan Hunter is lethal.
So very quickly, do we want to do a tanky challenge for the next stream on the 22nd, or do we want to do our thing of where you and I have a game and we have another game, or
From a personal preference point, given it's
you want to practice.
close to regionals?
immediately before regionals, I would like to get some regional practice
I
games in,
completely
if
think
that's
that's
okay.
fair.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
think
fair.
if it's fair by both parties,
It
then
also
that's
means
fine.
that we could still have you on the stream, just running your regional lists, perhaps.
Yeah.
Depends. Just giving options. It means you're not restricted to what you have to fly.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
But no, I think that's a good idea. You and me, first game, and then commentate for the second game.
And then a Chris off.
Ooh.
Because they're both... We're commentating and they're TOing.
It's if Chris would
If
like
Chris-
to play.
if Chris-
but
And it's
If-
also if Chris comes down to play as
If
well.
Chris Shields would like
depends,
to
it
play,
depends if he's working as well.
Yeah.
So he works.
But if it's a possibility, the idea of a Chris off is
Yeah,
quite appealing.
yeah, me too. The commentators versus the TOs versus each other. Yeah, I like that.
the TO off versus the commentator off.
And maybe we'll have another FAQ drop before that regionals.
Yeah.
Without it.
Dream
I
on.
hope not, but,
Dream on.
Hey, I am super pleased about the timing of the
Yeah,
most recent
yeah.
FAQ. That was both the answer we wanted and a breath of relief.
As the organiser and also the judge, I think I speak for the judge and myself when I say we were also pleased at the timing of that.
Sigh of relief.
Yes, I think I made the right call in saying I'll wait to see if the rumours are true. Yeah, good. It's out of my hands now.
Don't have to do anything about it anymore.
I remember the days leading up to the FAQ drop, you were basically mystery every day saying, I can't deal with this anymore! I need an FAQ!
It was a very stressful few days.
Right.
But thank you all for joining us, and thank you two for an amazing game. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
fantastic.
Thank you, Chris, for the game. It was great, and well done for flying better than me. I'm sorry about your dice.
Dice
It's
are dice.
basically as I said every time with you. My dice. You have a cold heart on my dice, and it's just not.
That is a fair observation.
He is a first order,
But
Take it,
next
so it
time,
makes a lot of sense.
this king will
Yes.
take his tankards.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Steve, for joining us for both games, and thank you, David, for coming for the second game. Thank you, too, for the amazing game, and thank Wojtek and John earlier for their fantastic game, and big thanks to Darren for the lovely surprise to Wojtek.
the Union Jack
That was
Mothra.
really cool.
Darren had given me a bit of a preview on it, and I was so pleased by such a beautiful ship that he done.
And I think if Wojtek says he's going to keep that in his list, he's going to keep playing it for a while. It's going to be a little poignant little.
We'll see around, I imagine. But thank you, viewers, for joining us tonight.
Yes, indeed, as always.
Right.
And we'll see you next time.
Pub to see Wojtek off?
I wish I could, but I can't. But good night, everyone.
Yes.
Good night, folks.